Trash bins and landfills are filled with broken stuff. What do we do when things break? We discard it. We throw it out. Come on here. Put it on a shelf till we can find a way to repair it. We give up on it. Broken things are given away to someone who is handy enough to fix what we cannot, the Goodwill and the Salvation Army. Broken laws send you to prison. Broken bones send you to the hospital. Broken marriages are beckoned by divorce court. But may I tell you, baby, that if you're going to be used by God, that eventually life breaks us all. If you're going to be used by God. And so as I get ready to go to my seat and head back to San Antonio, may I tell you, don't be afraid of the processing. The dealing of the Lord upon your life that feels like brokenness. Because some things are only useful after they've been broken. Ain't nobody helping me up in here tonight. Some things are only useful to you, God, and your brother after they have been dislodged from their own security and their own visible intactness, and after they have been broken by the hand of the user. Lift your mind, but life can't enter the womb until the hymen is broken. The baby can't come forth into history until the amniotic fluid is what? Y'all ain't saying it. You're scared of the word. Some things are only useful, come on here, after they have been broken. The eggs that I had for breakfast this morning over in the back room, my God, they was good, but they couldn't be useful until somebody cracked it open and made it useful for my nourishment. Some things are only beneficial until they have been broken. Prisoner's freedom only comes when chains are broken. Hard ground cannot be sown into, come on here, until somebody gets serious and breaks the ground up. A wild horse or a rebellious child or a tormenting spirit or a caterpillar's cocoon or a rosebud tight before its opening. Oh, they are all useless until they are broken open. Even Jesus, our Savior, declared prophetically of his own life and death and burial and resurrection. Except a grain of wheat fall to the ground and die, it abides alone. But if it dies, if it stops resisting the process, if it quits wandering like a vagabond from place to place, trying to avoid the dealing of the Lord, if it dies, only then it brings forth much fruit. Touch your neighbor and say, there's more in you than you've ever discovered. In authentic Christianity, in holiness, we only mature and conform to the image of Christ when we are rightly broken. And life breaks all of us eventually. There's a process, and I quickly leave you. Sometime in God's breaking, touch 3 people, say, don't run now, don't run, don't run. Don't run, don't run. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. And Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Sometime in dealing with your life and mine, sometime God has to allow us to be, somebody holler, broken down. You're on a wall of your own pride. You're on a wall of your own making. You're on a wall of your own delayed obedience. But God's got a way to let Humpty lose his balance. And sometime has got to allow Humpty to be broken down. Oh, come on here, come on here. Nobody likes things that are broken down. Come on, I used to drive a Mustang, and it was about 20 years old when somebody gave it to me. The vinyl was off, and it didn't even need a key to start. Somebody say broke down. And then when I park it, you turn it off, and it wouldn't turn off till it got ready. Somebody say broke down. And it not only started when it wanted to, and stopped when it wanted to, it put me down when it wanted to. Nobody wants to deal with stuff that's broken down. You sit in a chair that's broken down, it hurts your backside. You get in a car that's broken down, it won't take you to your destiny. But let me tell you what, sometime in the process of God maturing your life and mine, he got to allow me to get broken down. I'm not talking to everybody, but I'm talking to somebody. Let me tell you what, you ain't gonna die right now. You're not gonna be destroyed. He said we're cast down, but we're not destroyed. It's just the process of me coming into maturity. Sometimes God's got to allow you to be broken.